Hi everybody, it's Melissa Thomas and it's not Wednesday night. Welcome to C2C Stamping. I am finished. I'm doing my class now because tonight my daughter has a choir performance at the middle school. So they're doing their holiday concert. So I'll be there tonight, but I wanted to make sure that I got a little class in with you guys. So I'm gonna flip this around, make sure I can see us on the laptop. Hello, if you're joining us, please put a comment in. And I want to show you a fun little technique to use up some of your pretty pattern paper. All right, see you in a second. All right, so hopefully everybody can see me. And there's quite a bit of a delay, but I will get us as straight as I can, hopefully. Okay, so we are going to play with something that is called the stack, cut, and shuffle. So what's fun about this is that you can take, a stack of paper that you have, you can put it together, cut it, and then kind of shuffle them around, and you can make some really different and fun cards. So I decided with this one to use the Christmas paper, the tidings, right? Tidings of Christmas, yeah. Which I just had some, left over, and so I was like, well, that's fine. I'll, get this out, right? It's good to, be able to crank out some Christmas cards and, and I do love this sheet with one of the Christmas trees on it. So I thought this would be a great way to use it. But with this next one, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to use the Inspired Thoughts stamp set, and we're going to use some of the Eden's Garden paper. So we've got our sheets of pretty pattern paper, and we're going to do a Christmas card. I really like this sentiment, the wishing you all the beautiful gifts of Christmas. I like the peace, love, and joy too. I got this set because I really do like the the sentiments behind it. All right, so I need to grab a little white sheet though, because that's the one thing I didn't grab. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And all right, so the principle behind this is that you grab 4 sheets of designer series paper and you cut them to the size of your card front. So in this case, I'm using the US measurements. Hey Patsy. And so it is 4 by 5 and 5 1/4. So I'm gonna push this out of the way. So I'm gonna stamp this sentiment 4 times just so that I can punch it out. All right, and hopefully I positioned that well to go in the heart. Oh, good. Cute. That was a little low, but we got it. All right, there we go. So I used both of the heart punches so that we could layer them. In my sample card, I have the little snowflakes behind here, so I thought that was a nice layering piece. But I feel like you need something to help cover, the intersection of these and to give it a little, visual interest. So you're gonna take your 4 sheets and you're literally going to stack them and then you're going to cut them. You can cut them with a guillotine, you could cut them with the trimmer, it's, whatever you want. But you're going to cut at, I wanna make sure I've got this right. I think it's 2 3/4, right? Yeah, 2 3/4. So we've got our pieces together. We're going to put it in here at 2 3/4. And then we're just gonna run this, several times just to make sure. But I think that one cut actually it did really good. And then on this side, we're gonna rotate it and we're gonna cut at 3 inches. And you're gonna wanna keep these pieces together. So we're just gonna keep them like that. And then on this side, we're going to cut at, I think it's 1.5. Let me just make sure. Nope, that is 2. See, isn't it good I checked and 2? So if you've got some nice pattern paper that goes together, maybe you want to show off both sides of a pattern paper, this is a really fun way to do it. So you've got your pieces here. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to, they're stacked, they're cut, now we'll shuffle. So this one, we're gonna go down 1. This piece, we're gonna go down 2. So I'm literally just putting it in the back. And this one, we're gonna go 3. So 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so now we've got our fun pieces and we can put them on our card front. So I did some soft succulent for this and I'm gonna get some glue and we're going to put our pieces together. All right, so I've got a little bit of glue and it's a, you know, a small border on the edges. I like using the Tombow for this because it's gonna give me a second if I need to adjust anything or straighten anything up, which is nice. So, you know, you don't get that with the dry adhesives, so that's nice. I need that extra minute on this one to make sure that I've got everything, you know, lined up the way that I want to line it up. So I wanted to remind everybody, hey Laura, that the deadline for my Strong of Heart class, which is a charity class, the Strong of Heart stamp set is from Stampin Up, and $3 from the purchase of each stamp set is going to Heart Health Research, which is awesome. And the deadline for that is on Friday. So if you haven't RSVP'd, I would highly recommend you do that sooner rather than later. Because I am a little concerned about shipping times and stuff. And I'm running it on either in person or on Zoom. And it'll be after Christmas. So the 26th will be on Zoom, the 27th will be in person, and then I'm also going to do one on the 30th, which is a Thursday night. I don't normally do a class on a Thursday night, but it was requested, and so I am happy to oblige. All right, so I'm all out of mini glue dots, or I'm all out of regular size dimensionals, so I'm having to use the minis, but I don't want to use the minis on this. I want to do fast crafting, big dimensionals. All right, and then I'm just gonna use that to cover a little bit of that seam, right? But what a cute card, right? And how pretty is that? And the paper, you know, definitely carries it. So this is the stack, shuffle, cut and shuffle, stack, cut, shuffle. That's the technique. You can look it up. There's lots of people making lots of really cool cards. I do like starting with the biggest square first and kind of laying that one down first and then working my way clockwise so that I make sure I've got, you know, all my edges lined up. But it's a really fast way to make a bunch of cards really quickly. And also a great way to use up some of your patterned paper. You might have a little bit left, you know, for the holidays. Maybe you're still making some Christmas cards. That's okay. Maybe they become New Year's cards. That's okay too. But this is a great way to use up that paper. And so you see, I'm just working my way through my stacks and getting some nice pieces there. Awesome. All right, and then we'll glue another one of our little hearts on the dark heart. I think it just provides a little bit of contrast. I feel like the first set of cards was missing some contrast, and I didn't really want to have to do like heat embossing or anything crazy like that. So I thought this was a nice way to, you know, make that happen without having to put a lot of, you know, effort into it. So here we go. Might put this one a little bit lower. Cute. All right. So this is fun, and also it's kind of helpful if there's a pattern or a paper that you don't really love and you're like, you know, I don't know if I like this, but maybe if it's all put together on a card, maybe you will like it. I wasn't super in love with Eden's Garden paper when I first got it, but I really love it now that I've had a chance to play with all the little patterns, and they are a lot of little patterns, and so I think that those you know, go really well in here. I also think if you can use a paper that has like some gold or some silver on it, I think this is a great way to highlight that, and you know, will really make it stand out. And then you don't have to do a lot of like extra embellishing. So yeah, so this is it. This is the stack, cut, and shuffle technique. It is not rocket science, thank goodness, but it is easy, and you know, at this point in your holiday crafting, this might be where you're at, is trying to, you know, knock out some thank you cards maybe in preparation of the holidays, or, you know, some Christmas cards. We're probably actually going to not make our cards for the first time in 8 years. We had some nice family photos taken, and I think we're gonna send those. My customers will get a 2022 card. They will be getting a Christmas card with a calendar on it, but it will be a little different as well. So yeah, this is the year to maybe try some different things. But I still have another craft fair this weekend. So if you're here in the Austin area, I'll be out at the Nutty Brown, Handmade at Nutty Brown, which is like a Austin Craft Lounge used to be out there, and there's a bunch of other kind of a maker community, and we're gonna have a nice craft fair this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 5. I'll physically be out there on Sunday, but Saturday I will have one of my friends is going to have all my cards and stuff out there. So if you're looking for cards or handmade ideas, come out and see us this weekend. It's our last craft fair of the season, and we're excited to have some really pretty things for you to shop and hopefully get some local handmade gifts. I've heard a lot of people canceling their online orders because they realize they're not going to get to them before, you know, Christmas. Speaking of that, we have free shipping from Stampin' Up, which is kind of exciting. So no guarantees on the shipping there either, but I wanted to let you know that we have free shipping, and that we, you know, if you're looking to stock up envelopes, paper, things like that, my best recommendation is if you don't have a Paper Pumpkin prepaid subscription, the free shipping days are the best day to get it, because you're paying for shipping twice technically when you do that. It's kind of a pain. And so I love free shipping day for Paper Pumpkin, because then you get your shipping for free, and then of course it's already included in the cost that you pay for Paper Pumpkin, and you'll save some money. So these are the ones we made today in record time. Look at that. And they're all super cute and super different and super fun, and I love that. And then these are the ones I made yesterday. So good to see that like a nice paper and some strong, you know, a nice strong sentiment can make some really fast, lovely Christmas cards. So there you go. There's some cards made for you. Stack, cut, shuffle, and I hope you enjoyed that. And have a wonderful Wednesday evening. I'll make sure that this is highlighted as today's class. And thanks, y'all. I'll see you later. And hopefully you join us for the Strong of Heart class later in the month. It's a great stamp set, and I'm looking forward to crafting with it. So, all right. Bye, y'all. See you later. Bye.